people came to us with the idea of Kiss Motley Crue, and at first it just sounded too big to be possible. So I think for a while we kind of shelved it with the idea that it's not even possible, it's impractical. But it just became something that we finally said, we've got to do this. And the idea was that both bands could go out, do the ultimate Motley show, the ultimate Kiss show on the same stage, on the same night, and give the fans not just two great shows, but to be part of an event that you probably won't forget, because your ears will be ringing and you'll be blinded by all the lights. We will have more artillery than some third world countries. It's going to be the ultimate evening. It's called The Tour for a good reason. It is the tour.
Nick, you talked about having their poster when you were a kid growing up, and now you're touring with them. What's it like to do that?
I mean, it started in 1982. We were a young band coming up with Bad Behavior, and they took a chance on us and took us out and gave us our first experience of a tour bus and what it was like to play city to city. And we saw, you know, one of the bands that, you know, influenced us, and how they do it and how it works city to city. And we were very fortunate to tour with Ozzy after that and other great bands, and then we came into our own for all these years to wrap back around and to be able to do this together and respectfully build a show together that's all about the fans and all about that great body of work. I'm very excited.
And who do we do this for?
The fans.
The fans.
United in one ideal. Our bosses are standing on their chairs. We just work here.
And again, you know, this is rock and roll at its finest, you know. This is rock and roll with a total commitment to going out there every night and going for the throat. Doesn't mean you'll always be perfect. You may make mistakes, but you won't get that at some of those canned concerts you see with girls dancing around the stage, lip syncing, or boy bands or anything like that. These guys who are here with me have all worked their butts off to learn the craft, and we're out there with full pride going, you know what? We're the best at what we do, and we're going to show it every night.
And then you guys also had a brief tour in the 80s and early 80s. What do you guys each remember about going out with each other back then?
I remember listening to these guys and looking at them and going, this is the real deal. This is, you know, the roots are showing, the influences are showing. Nobody's invented the wheel. We didn't start what we did. We were influenced by other bands, and when we saw Motley, we got that same feeling. Here's a band that has a chance of becoming big. They not only became big, but they sustained it and have a body of work that most bands would give their left nut for.
This is one of the reasons why Motley is who Motley is. You know, it's because we learn by these guys who learn by other guys. You know, that it's all about entertainment, and it's all about the entertainment dollar. You know, for like Barnum Bailey, you know, said, you know, $10 ticket, give them a $100 show. You know, and that's what we do. And that's why, you know, it's great to play with these guys, because this is why Motley's Motley.
As a songwriter, growing up, before I really came into my own, I studied the great bands that wrote great songs. Kiss was one of the bands I studied. I think that you guys have a body of work that is unbelievable, and that's a standard that we've set for ourselves as a band, you know, for our songs, and to be able to continue 30 some years later still having hit singles out. It's all about the fans, like Gene said. It's really about the fans, and it's about the songs, and it's about the show, and it's a one big ass package.
And giving back. You know, it's giving back to the fans. It's not sticking all the money that you make into your pocket, like Gene was saying earlier. You know, it's about putting it back into the show for the fans.
And don't kid yourself. You know, when you see some entertainer out on stage who's wearing ripped up jeans, those are designer jeans. They cost as much as the clothes that we're wearing here. They're entertainers. They're just trying to fool you and make you think that they're just like you are. They're not. Okay, we're out there proud to be entertainers, proud to be putting on a show, proud to be the best at what we do. These two bands are going to knock your socks off, and that's why it's the tour. You can see a lot of bands who've got millions of albums sold in the last year or two who can't do squat live because they haven't lived the life, they haven't learned the craft.
There's one sad, disappointing idea. None of us will be able to see the show.
How about the syllabus? Would be a lot of the new album? Tell me about that, and where are you guys at with the new album?
There's always a challenge, and that's that when you're a band with as large a body of work as we have, you can't just add, you have to take out. And in a case like ours, you want to put in new songs, but you have to balance it. The truth of the matter is, people are coming to hear Love Gun, Detroit Rock City, Shout It Out Loud, Firehouse, Cold Chin, Dr. Love, Christine 16, Black Diamond, and on and on. So we got to put some new things in, but quite honestly, those songs have to earn their place in the show. They have to get the right response from the audience, or we have to drop them.
Rock City.